Hey everyone, what is going on? And you guessed it, we have another shoutcast, but today we're actually going to be in the Ultra League, and yeah, I mean, this train is a little bit of a lower level. They're currently ace, but that's totally fine. We might see some unique picks today, yeah, that's awesome. So anyway, if you're wondering where my Bidoof hat is, I actually can't find it. I know it's in here somewhere. It's probably in my closet, but that's why I haven't been wearing it much lately. Let me readjust this. All right. Fix this Magic Cup, but I do love the Magic Cup hat as well. But either way, the team this is actually a good team though. This team is going to be GLISCOR, SHUNDO one as well, which is really cool. Yeah, you generally want lower attack and things, so not ideal for PvP IVs, but it still is a SHUNDO and it looks amazing. And then we have Cobalion and Charizard, right? So yeah, I mean, this looks like a pretty powerful team. Let's go ahead and dive right into the battles and see what we got going on for us. GLISCOR going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash, KO in the right coast, Swampert coming in. So this team is really weak to Swampert. As soon as that Swampert came in, I realized that, right? Especially if it's in the lead, because you kind of, I mean, you have to stay in, right? I mean, if you go into Cobalion, I mean, Cobalion is not even great against Swampert either, and you can't go into the Charizard. So, I mean, you could stay in with GLISCOR. GLISCOR could take a Hydro Cannon from a Swampert. It really depends if you're running a Shadow and if they have a Shadow, but regular versus regular can take it. But either way, this Cobalion is going to be hit with a move. Nope, going to go ahead and shield. Very nice, and able to get off an attack. So this Sacred Sword, will this be enough to KO though? It will be enough to KO, and out comes Charizard. Ooh. I mean, yeah, if you can get to a Stone Edge, maybe a catch. Yeah, there's the catch. Beautiful catch. So we're going to be able to successfully KO. You do have a Stone Edge. You still have to watch out, because if they're able to charge up for 2 attacks, then they can KO the Cobalion, but they're not doing that. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, all you need is a Stone Edge to KO that Charizard, and you should be good to go. If they farm you down, I want to say they don't get to an attack against the Cobalion. They are going to go for the farm down. Even a Sacred Sword would KO, you might as well go for the Stone Edge. Yeah, they don't get it. That was actually a Fire Spin Charizard as well. Usually you see it with Wing Attack nowadays because Wing Attack was buffed. But either way, great game. Well played to both trainers. We're moving on. Yes, sir, we are. So going up against a Weavile. Okay, not good because you are an Ice type. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Charizard. Weavile is going to go ahead and switch into Yanmega. As I said, we're taking a look at spicy teams, a lower elo. But you know what? I love it. All trainers are welcome on this channel. Obviously, not obviously, but like I knew Yanmega had ancient power, so that was a good shield there. Gonna go ahead and go for the bait right now. I do think they'll shield. They do shield, so that was a good shield bait. Gonna go ahead and go for the Blast Burn now, but I do think they'll shield this as well. No, they will not. So Yanmega is gonna go ahead and go down. That's amazing. Out comes Charizard. Yes, it's looking pretty good because you could have that Cobalion on that Weavile, right? So Blast Burn is going to connect so much damage, even though it's resisted. Charizard is absolutely insane. Dragon Claw coming out. That will be enough to KO. You definitely bring in the GLISCOR here so you can have the Cobalion on it, even if they ultimately end up taking out your GLISCOR. But they do switch. I think Weavile has Focus Blast, right? Okay, they go for the Avalanche, so that's good. But I do think it has access to it. And it looks like the opponent gave up. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a win. I don't know if they force quit the app or if they're just waiting and not attacking. Not really sure. They may have force quit the app. I don't know. I guess it's possible the game froze as well. But usually when they're losing and they stop attacking, and yeah, that means they just force quit. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Okay, Poliwrath from the opponent. You do have to watch out for Ice Punch and Scald. They will have an attack that is strong against you. Yes, Wing Attack is strong, but Night Slash is resisted. Ice Punch is double super effective, right? So you do have to watch out. It is a Scald. That is single super effective. Are we going to see a bait? We are going to see a Night Slash bait, hoping that the Poliwrath shields this, because if they don't, this is resisted, and they do shield it. Beautiful, beautiful shield. But actually just going to go ahead and go for another one. I think I would have went for the Earthquake here, but let's see if they shield. They do not shield. Okay. So just going for the Night Slash attacks right now. I don't think the opponent will shield this. Let's find out. Okay. So Poliwrath is going to go ahead and go for an attack. And it's going to be a Scald. That will be enough to KO. So, I mean, you got a shield. And the Poliwrath is low, so Charizard going for the farm down. But not before Poliwrath gets to another attack. With that Mud Shot, Poliwrath is actually really strong. It's really good. Actually picking up that attack debuff. You might want to switch out. Depends what comes in. Oh, Swampert. Well, I did mention this team struggles against Swampert, but okay, it looks like a Scizor is coming in. Scizor is going to go ahead and be hit with this Stone Edge. It does do a lot. Very nice. Okay, the Scizor has, what does it have? Iron Head. It has Night Slash, so you don't have to shield, and it's going to be a Night Slash. Yeah, you should be good here. You just farm down. You can take this attack. We'll see. You get a lot of energy for that Swampert and just start throwing Sacred Sword attacks, right? You have 2 already, so out comes the Swampert. Yeah, just throw these Sacred Swords. I think you're probably good to go. Sacred Sword number 1 coming out. Maybe you're good to go. We'll see, because they will get to another Hydro. So you, I don't know, we'll see. The opponent has, they only have 1 shield. Gonna go ahead and go for the Sacred Sword right now. Will the opponent shield this one? They will not. Gonna switch into Charizard. Okay, going for the Blast Burn. I would have went for the Dragon Claw here because they have to shield. And yeah, they do shield. And I don't think this KO, so you should be, you're fine anyway, because this should not KO. It does. It almost does, but it doesn't KO, and you still get to the Dragon Claw anyway, and that's going to be enough to take out the Swampert and going to be able to win. So, yeah, as I did say, Swampert kind of difficult, but still able to win it. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. GLISCOR into a beautiful shiny Stunfisk. Anyone pick those up during the field research day? You know, I got some of them myself. Okay, gonna go ahead and take this Rock Slide. Rock Slide is fine, it doesn't do much. You could bait here. I wouldn't bait because, even if they shield, you'll get to another Earthquake. I wouldn't bait here. They might shield. No, they don't. Okay, beautiful. So now, yeah, you could take a couple more. Probably 3 more Rock Slides. Maybe about 3 more. Definitely take 1 more. So I guess at this point you take this and then you farm down. Okay, maybe you can't take another one, but you could definitely take this one. Yeah, you can't take another, but you could farm down. Beautiful, beautiful. What is that, Cresselia? Okay, just gonna spam out these Night Slash attacks. Super effective damage. It really won't do too much, but you have a chance at a buff. Could have went for the Earthquake, I guess, but you might as well go for the Night Slash. Night Slash is probably more energy efficient against Cresselia. Gonna go ahead and go for another one. GLISCOR did its job, right? It beat the Glorian Stunfisk, and it picked up a shield, and it got a boost. Well, the boost doesn't matter, I guess, but that's totally fine. You just let this go. They have Grass Knot. That tells me they probably don't have Future Sight, so you can safely bring in the Charizard here. Because some Cresselias do run Future Sight, so they have play against fire types like Charizard and Talonflame, right? Because Moonblast and Grass Knot are both resisted, but since that had Grass Knot, yeah, unlikely that they had Future Sight, and the opponent is just going to concede. Good game. Moving on, GLISCOR into this guy, Obstagoon. Kind of an interesting matchup. Your Night Slash is resisted, but at the same time, their counter is also going to be resisted. And so is Crush Chop, so they have to, they have Obstruct. They have to throw Obstruct or Night Slash, and in this case, the opponent is throwing Obstruct. Gonna go ahead and go for this Earthquake. I do like that Earthquake play. It doesn't KO, of course, but yeah, you could take this. If it's a Night Slash, you could take it. It is a Night Slash. That's fine. Yeah, this is kind of like an interesting neutral matchup. Looked like that was CMP. GLISCOR is going to go ahead and throw the Earthquake, but will the Obstagoon shield? Yes, it will. I would have thrown the Earthquake as well. You could have baited there, but if they didn't shield, that wouldn't have been good. I would have thrown the Earthquake. But at least you got the shield. You could bring in maybe the Cobalion and farm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they do get to 1, which is unfortunate, but that is okay, ladies and gentlemen. That is okay. So gonna go ahead and, because at the end of the day, we knew the moveset. We knew that Cobalion does resist the moves, right? Sylveon coming in, okay. This is actually not bad. Gonna save that energy. I do like that play. So gonna save that energy. You do have the Stone Edge. Gonna go ahead and go for the Blast Burn against the opposing Charizard right now. Even though it's resisted, it still does a lot of damage. Okay, Charizard, gonna go ahead and throw an attack. Probably a Blast Burn. It is a Blast Burn. But yeah, you're just saving the shield. You do have the Stone Edge, although it probably doesn't one-shot that Togekiss, but maybe after these wing attacks? Oh, it could have gotten off the Dragon Claw, but it's double resisted. I don't think it shouldn't matter. Even if they got a boost, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean, because you get to another Stone Edge afterwards, right? So Stone Edge is going to connect. Well, we'll see. Can they farm you down? Because I don't think this KOs, so we'll see. They might be able to farm down. Let's see how much this does. Oh, it does KO. Never mind. It KO'd. I knew it would be close. I didn't think it would quite KO, but I guess it did. Good game. Moving on. Venusaur in the lead. Okay, I'll take this matchup. Or you'll take this matchup. But it's not the greatest, I guess. It's okay. But out comes Charizard with Dragon Breath. Gonna go ahead and go for the Night Slash. No, the Charizard. Gonna go ahead and get off this attack right now. It's gonna be the Dragon Claw. That's fine. Now you can go for Night Slash attacks. You do have the Charizard for that Venusaur later, right? So you don't have to shield. Or you don't have to switch out, I should say. You might want to shield so you can win switch. But Cobalion is also resisting the attacks, all the attacks from Venusaur as well. But let's see if they shield this. Let's see if they shield this attack. They do not. Okay, beautiful. You're going to have that Charizard for later. Out comes Empoleon. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah. So definitely wanted to win switch, and you were able to without giving up a shield. So Cobalion is coming in. Venusaur might try and catch. Nope. It's going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. And that will pick up the shield. That's fine. You can just invest shields here. I mean, this doesn't KO, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shield this one. It's going to be actually, it's going to be a Hydro Pump. That may have KO'd. I was expecting a Hydro Cannon, but that's fine. And the opponent will shield that. Yeah, you're good here. You're good. And they do actually catch. It doesn't matter. It was a good catch, but it doesn't matter. Going to go ahead and go for this Sacred Sword, and then you switch out into Charizard. Actually, what they're probably doing right now is farming up, so you have an attack for that Empoleon later. Going to go ahead and let the Frenzy Plant go through. Yep, charging up and then bringing in the Charizard. I like that play. Good play. Sludge Bomb you could take. You don't have to worry about anything. And we're going to see it. Okay, for a second I was like, are we going to see a farm down? But no, they may have gotten to an attack. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw right now. That will be enough to KO the Venusaur. And actually able to get to a Blast Burn, which will KO. Don't even need the Cobalion. But just in case he did, farming up to that move, I totally like that play. And that's going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. And a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.